My apologies. I'm Nicki Keller with the Camarillo Ranch. I'm here today with Visit Camarillo, and I'm so sorry for the delay. It looks like we had some technical errors there, but we are going to get started. We are on property today, and I'm going to just walk you around and show you a little bit about the Camarillo Ranch. If you have questions, please feel free to jump in and ask away. So I'm on the veranda of the beautiful Victorian, built in 1892. And this was Adolfo Camarillo's home, the namesake of our town. And we're not open right now. The foundation, I should say, is not open right now to take tours. But when they are back up and running, you can definitely come and take a tour of the home with the wonderful docents and get a tour. So we're starting here in the estate lawn. It is the entire ranch here is just shy of 5 acres. Original acreage, I believe, was 10,000. And Adolfo took over the ranch when he was 16 years old. We have some really large events out here, and we do get to enjoy the beautiful landscape. The Taste of Camarillo, the Rebozo Festival is held here. Sometimes there's food truck night that the foundation would put on. And Adolfo himself definitely liked to have a lot of fiestas. He was known for being quite the host. So welcome everyone. I'm Nicki Keller. Please give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. Okay, great. So here we're gonna walk around the entire ranch here today, guys. So to show you just how beautiful the property is. And I'm gonna go really slow because our connection is not that great today, so bear with me on that. And like I said, we are closed right now, but when we do reopen, we would love to see you on property. The foundation would absolutely love to have you here to take tours of the beautiful Victorian, where the docents are the most knowledgeable on the history. I love taking their tours. Every time I take one, I learn something new. Okay, so we're gonna start off here with these beautiful roses. It is springtime and the roses are just doing their thing here. Check these out. I wish you could smell how beautiful this is right now. These are just gorgeous. So right here, this is called the West Garden, also known as the Herb Garden. For our parties, some choose to have their cocktail hour in this garden. It is so pretty. Usually it's in shade. It's right off the breezeway of the mansion. One of my favorite rooms actually in the house. The lighting is really great. The herb garden, you'll see rosemary, you'll see these beautiful flowers, and the Camarillos actually use this as their herb garden. So you see here Mexican oregano, there's aloe vera, and the backdrop of this place is pretty. I mean, I would just love to, if I lived here back then, I probably would have my coffee out here every single morning, wouldn't you? Okay, so we're gonna just keep on going. The barn that we see back there, we're gonna visit that on our way back. But the barn that is there right now is not the barn that was originally there. The barn that was originally there was not able to be saved. And this is the mule barn that was relocated from the far side of the property that was mostly by Rancho Callejas. There's a really great diorama in the house that shows you the full land. If you have questions for me regarding the venue rental, I might look like we have a question right here. Shoot me an email, Nicki@CamarilloRanch.org, and I'll send you over all the information. Love to. Okay, so we're gonna go over to the succulent garden. that's right next to the west garden. And you'll see some of the palm trees, just how big everything is. And there's some really cool ones in here. If you come by, you can take a really great nature tour and just self-guide. We have these really great plaques that the foundation put up, and you can kind of see for yourself. So originally the ranch was a cattle ranch, and Adolfo Camarillo had a vision, and he went into ag. And this became mostly avocados and walnuts, and then it grew to be citrus, lima beans, barley, corn, alfalfa. Hello, Oscar. Thanks for joining us today. You can see we've got birds of paradise, lots of pepper trees. So the eucalyptus trees that everybody does remember, the eucalyptus trees used to line the 101 freeway, which back then it wasn't really the 101 freeway, and this ranch, so that the ladies could ride to church in the shade. And then you'll see here we have some citrus orchards left back on the far part of the property. It is a beautiful day, Oscar. I agree. We are closed right now, so I am doing a virtual tour for you all. And once we do reopen, we would love to have you here on the property to enjoy this for yourself. Hi, Juliana. Love the ranch too. This area is used by the foundation primarily for school tours. The kids will have lunch out here, and they get to enjoy this part of the property. Sometimes we get people that have lunch, and they'll just enjoy it. They would, Oscar, yes, they would ride to the church basically on the boulevard there. That's St. Mary Magdalene. Yes, you are right. And the eucalyptus trees grow really, really fast, so he planted those for them. This is really great view of the pine tree. It's a Norfolk pine and a bunya bunya tree, and they're pretty large. You can see this one, the bunya bunya tree, from the freeway, right when you're coming down the grade, actually. And this property used to go as far as the grade. So we have a lot of parties out here, guys. And this driveway that I'm walking on used to be Adolfo Camarillo. He was quite the showman. He liked to race his horses, his cars, his Surreys, all on here. And it used to actually touch the 101 freeway. So like I said, once you have a chance and we reopen, if you do take a tour of the house with the docents, there's a diorama room, and you can see for yourself what it looked like. And just look how beautiful this tree is. This is the Moreton Bay fig, native to Australia. Our brides and grooms absolutely love this one because of the photos. A lot of weddings take place out here in front of pine as well. You can see the barn from back here. It's just so beautiful. So the Moreton Bay fig, she's much bigger than you think. I mean, I'm holding my phone straight up right here. And she is a producing fig tree. I'm not sure if you can eat the figs. People do ask. I do not know that, but they do fall on the ground, as you can see, and then we do have to pick them up. And they're figs. And there's, like I said, there's these great plaques. You can walk around and kind of get more information. So it says here, cities often come... Let's see, large tree. Santa Barbara boasts a giant heirloom Moreton Bay fig as well. So does Ventura and Santa Paula. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. So we're gonna walk this way and just see the tree roots, the intricate root system here. So many photos here, guys. Lots of filming, photo ops, family time here. When we have those, the foundation would put on those really big food truck events. The kids will go over there. And today we are partnered with Visit Camarillo. To anyone just joining us, I'm Nicki Keller. I'm with the Camarillo Ranch. And I'm so sorry for the delay, guys. We had some issues this morning, so if you're just jumping on, welcome. we're walking over right now to our shade garden. The shade garden is mostly in the shade. The trees are really large. And I'm going to take you this super secret back way. It's not really that secret, but it's one of my favorite spaces. Has anyone been behind here? I'm going to show you. Oscar's asking questions about wedding planners. We have so many wedding planners that come here. We love vendors, so come see us. I have such great recommendations. It depends on what kind of party you want to have, but we're so welcoming to all of our vendors in the area. Okay, so this is an area that a lot of our grooms will hang out in before a ceremony, and it's one of my favorite little hideaway spaces. It's tucked behind this hedge here, and this is Guadalupe, which it's a shrine from the early 1970s, and it honors the patroness saint of the Camarillo family. It is dedicated to the memory of Isabella, wife to Adolfo Camarillo. And I believe the original one was in disrepair, and this one was rebuilt. But on the back side of it here, you'll see, in loving memory of Doña Isabel. And so this is just a very quiet garden. It's, like I said, one of my favorites. Hey, Krista. Good to see you on here. And I can't tell you where these roses come from. I'm always in awe. They are always planted here for Guadalupe. Shouldn't say planted, picked, I should say. This is the old oven. So it's circa 1890. And this is the bread oven. And again, it is back here tucked behind the gazebo. So if you're ever on property and you want to tour these areas, these are open for you to walk around, take a look, read the plaques. We're now entering what we call the ceremony lawn, also known as the East Garden. This housed the cistern to the house. So an old cistern, what that did was it gathered the rainwater. As you can imagine, it's a Victorian, and plumbing was not as... And we do these great plaques kind of tell you a lot about what we have here and who donated what to the foundation. It looks like this cupola was originally at St. Mary Magdalene on top of the bell tower. Oh, that's great news, Oscar. I really look forward to meeting you. I love calligraphers. It is an art I do not have. Good handwriting. I'm going to turn around real quick. This is our brick walkway. It is a memory kind of, they're for purchase through the foundation. And it's just really sweet. A lot of people that get married here choose to get a brick. And this is part of their memories here. Some are memorial bricks. We have one here for the Pegler family and the Groden family. So it looks like we have one here for Caroline and Chris. So it's really special. They can always come back here and enjoy that piece of history. And do you hear the tree? Do you hear the birds in the trees? So a lot of people don't know. I didn't know when I got here, so I'm sharing all the information I have. If you know anything, please bop on here and tell me. But conejo means bunny rabbit. And in this garden here in the early afternoon, you'll see a lot of little bunny rabbits running around. And they told me that conejo means rabbit. Kind of fun. So this would be our ceremony lawn, traditional ceremony lawn. People do choose to get married all over the property. This one is one of the most popular with the gazebo right there, and it's coming off of the breezeway on the other side. I did mention the breezeway when we were on the other side of the property, and it goes right through, so you can literally get from one side to the other. And this is our bridal room for our bride. And then over here we have a groom's room. I'd love to show you. It's really cool. It has a pool table in it. It's a very handsome space for the guys to hang out in. It is just over here. So our property is pretty big. We do have restrooms on either side of the stables. The foundation office is right here on the right, and the office is here on the left. The groom's room is in the middle. The education stables are on the left there. And these stables are what housed the Camarillo white horses that Adolfo is famous for. Built in 1966. And it says here, the breeding of the famous Camarillo white horses began in 1920 when Adolfo Camarillo acquired Sultan, a Spanish stallion, and bred him with a Morgan mare. There you go. So come by and check out all these cool plaques. It's kind of fun. Sultan was his baby. So here's Oliver. Oliver is a working relic. A gentleman named Ed is wonderful to have donated this piece. You can come here and take a look here. Ed Russell. And Oliver does still run. So the barn here, we do have, most of our receptions are in the barn, holds up to 250 guests. You can do cocktails out here, a lot of fun. Okay, I'm so sorry for the connection, guys. I hope you're back. It's been kind of missing today. Okay, and now we're kind of the west. All right, guys, that really concludes our tour today, our virtual tour with Visit Camarillo. I'm so sorry for all the technical issues. I'm Nicki Keller. You can always email me at nikki@camarilloranch.org, or you can find the Camarillo Ranch website, camarilloranch.org. Visit Camarillo. You're more than welcome to reach out to them if you have any questions. We'd love to see you on the ranch when we reopen, and thanks for hanging out with me today. Have a good day.